Oh, I don't live in Philly.
That's okay.
Where do you live?
About 45 minutes north.
Where's that?
It's like Souderton area.
Okay. Souderton. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'll get rid of the cigarette. We don't. I do. We don't. But Souderton. So like, what kind of area is it? So like, I've definitely heard about Souderton a bunch, but I'm trying to like put it together in my head. Like, what area that is? That like Somerton?
No.
Skipback, PA.
Yeah, if you go it's near Skipback. It's super farmy, Mennonite,
like Allentown,
it's like
Lancaster type of vibes.
more than the suburbs. Yeah, it's like country.
What brings you to Manayunk on a Saturday night?
So I went to Temple, and now I'm here with my boyfriend, and we're just visiting friends who stayed in the city after college.
Awesome. So are you a senior, sophomore, junior, freshman?
I graduated from college 6 years ago.
That's great. Wait, hey, look, you're comfortable around here. You still come out here.
This is my first
awesome.
time back in Manayunk for probably 6 years.
Did you meet your boyfriend in school out here, or was he from back home?
At school, yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. This is like the place like that. I would assume that's the place to, make,
Love
like relationships. Yeah. So I never had that experience where I went to college or anything like that. So it's definitely interesting to me to hear stories.
Yeah.
Like that where you've met people, other people meet people, and whatnot. So you come out here. You said you met. It's been X amount of years since you left school. What's the reason why you keep on coming back? Is it the comfortability of where all the spots are that are fun to be at, or is it like what's going on there?
Oh, that's a good question. So I haven't been to Manayunk for probably, so my brother went to college at Chestnut Hill, like very close to here. So I had been back since then, just like haven't been out since then.
Yeah.
But I've kind of turned into a grandma since college. So this is like my first time out. And it was literally just because of like a friend's birthday, and
That's
it was
fun.
a good excuse to come back. So we finally took the leap and we're back. It's good.
That's fun. So what did you go to school for?
I went to school for architecture, and I ended up graduating with a degree in facilities management.
Awesome. So what do you do now? Like, do you do the same thing in that field now, or?
No, I work for a construction management firm. Shout out IMC Construction. I'm a construction scheduler.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I actually, me personally, I work in construction myself.
No way,
I
what
know,
do you do?
I know that this is like what that you're doing.
You're
things
doing a
right
podcast and you're working in construction.
But yeah, let's give it a little like a backstory. Like, so I've known Dan for a good part of my life, and I have free time every other weekend where I obviously hang out with one of my best friends and also get to help him out do things like this. But I do roofing and siding.
Oh, sick. What company?
So I work with Guardian. You probably cut this part out. But
Oh, sorry.
no, it's all right. Hey, shout out to Bobby Freeaper, love you, brother.
We used you.
No, I don't, we do like a lot of residential stuff. So
Okay.
I actually like right now currently I work up in Rochester, New York. So like during the week I'm up in Rochester. Then then on the weekends I come in here. I have a couple kids and stuff, so I make sure I'm home for them. But yeah, I'm very, I have experience in the construction industry, so that's awesome that, you do that as well. That's one thing on my end, like so I do a roof a day, and like scheduling gets crazy. So like I can definitely see the value, and actually I from the things that I've experienced lately, like the value of somebody like you is huge, definitely huge to have.
I like to think so.
Oh yeah. So
so
do you talk to the customers directly, or do you talk to like manufacturers or like suppliers? Like, what do you deal with, like logistics? Like, what do you deal with in that aspect of it?
So I build out all of our pre-con schedules. So I'm dealing with our estimating team who's in contact with subcontractors. So
Awesome.
They'll get the feedback, they feed it to me, I'll build out our bid schedules, and then we'll send those out the door to clients to try to win projects.
So, and this is, I'm assuming, because like I said, I have a lot of experience in the insurance side of it. So I'm assuming this is like retail. You're saying you're giving bids and doing things of that sort. So how do you come up, and this is me just wondering, how do you come up with those bids? Is there like a certain you have like obviously like I guess like a price list or something. Like so like what I do is we have a third party estimating software called Xactimate, and we plug the line items in like to what it will take to complete the work, and then it spits out an estimate of what it would take to do that, right? So do you have like something similar to that? Is it like do you do like commercial jobs, residential jobs?
Yeah, so it's all commercial. We build basically everything besides like bridges and residential. So we'll do like multifamily. So our estimators take what you would give us.
Yeah.
And they put a bid together for all trades for the entire project, which could be upwards of $200 million.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that's definitely there's a lot of fun in that. Like I find the joy in dealing with these big ticket, things of that sort. So, is there anything that you want to leave, here? So this platform that Dan has created is for the people, right? It's for you, and it's for you to put your feelings out here, and what you want to see, what changes you want to see. This is just a free platform. So, is there anything you want to leave with the people about you, or about what's going on, or anything of that sort?
Oh my gosh, that's like.
I know that's a loaded question. How about?
I think you get so deep with this.
Well, sure. Do you have any thoughts?
The thing you decide you want to do in college, or after you graduate high school, it doesn't have to be the be all end all. You can change your mind, and that's okay. And you should always chase your dreams, no matter how hard it's going to be. Always go after what's going to fulfill you. I feel like I'm going through that right now, so
that's awesome.
It's huge.
And I love that because like I hear things. That's why I asked that question, because I hear that and then I apply it to my life. Like that's awesome to hear, and it motivates me to keep on going, doing what I'm doing, even though you got people here and there that say, maybe you shouldn't be doing that. You should be doing this. So that's awesome. I really appreciate you sharing that and being yourself. Do you have a handle that you want to shout out? Do you have an Instagram, a Snapchat, a face, like anything like that? If not, it's completely fine.
I don't want to share it, but
so
yeah.
One last question: what made you feel compelled to sit down today or tonight?
Well, I was intrigued when I saw the lights and the cameras in the middle of the street. Mm-hmm. So I just needed to know what was going on, and
sure.
I've had a couple drinks in my system, so I was like, why not sit down?
Well, that's great, and it's really appreciated. This will be on. This should be about a week or so. If you want to give Dan a follow, it's Real Fall Risk, and you get him on Instagram. He posts his on YouTube as well. You got the opportunity to meet everybody else around the city and what's going on. If you didn't mind, Dan might tag you in it. If you didn't mind, if you if you see the follow,
oh, yeah, I don't mind.
Plug you in.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Cool.
That's awesome. So anything else? Everything Philly. Me personally, I talk over beers.
Okay.
So I'm out here interviewing people just like you, seeing what's going on in your world. Like you're out here, manayunk, Saturday night. You with a couple of your friends. It seems like you're going out to the bars. What's going on with you, man?
Well, I mean, I just gotta say the Phillies gotta play Johan Rojas every day.
Yeah, it's
Austin Hayes is not the everyday outfielder. It's Nick Castellanos, Rojas, and then Hayes and Marsh. That's what it is.
Hey, look, man. Like I know Rojas's bats aren't there, but I'll take right. But like everybody else in the lineup, like you don't need Rojas's bat. Like you need him in the outfield doing what he does. Like I feel like Hayes, he's I don't even. Where did that cat even come from? What team?
The Orioles.
Yeah, it seems like ever since he got here, he don't do shit. So.
I mean, he's not bad. He's just a solid.
Yeah. So I know a lot. I know about sports, sure, but I don't get too involved in that. I don't make that my whole everything. But I definitely feel that with Rojas and all that. Even so, it feels like he's getting more experience. And he is having some decent at-bats, even if it's a longer at-bat, or sometimes, he's getting hits here and there, so throwing down bunts and whatnot. So I definitely hear that. But So coming down Manayunk, do you go to school? Like, are you?
I go to St. Joe's.
Go to St. Joe's.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, are you a senior, sophomore?
I'm a sophomore.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, what do you go to St. Joe's for?
Finance.
That's sick. I'm gonna need to talk to you after the
yeah?
cameras are. My finances are everywhere, brother.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, that's awesome. So, are you originally from Philly?
I'm from Delco.
Like media. You did say that. Yeah. You did. So for media, okay.
Yeah,
so
yeah. Like that's
Delaware
like it's like the center of Delco, but it's not like the heart of Delco is like more like Upper Darby.
Yeah.
I feel like.
So I feel like they have like sayings for everything. Like like you could say like, oh, you're from Delco. Like they got the thing where like Delco people are like this or that. Like, you know what I mean? You can label somebody as like, okay, you're from Delco, or like you're from North Philly, or, you know, just from different areas of the state. Why do you think that? Like, why do you think there's like a Delco? Like, what makes Delco? Like, what makes a Delco person a Delco person?
It's so different. Like, I feel like you go to media and like you keep heading like to like Marple and like more that way. Yeah. It's like it becomes less Delco. But like you go that way and they're like, give me my Wood or Dickhead and like shit like that. Like, and like Upper Darby, like even like Haverford and like Springfield, they're more like the Delco that like everyone knows. But like but like that, I don't even know. I feel like maybe they try to do it, but like I don't know. I'm from Delco, but I'm not really like the Delco. Like I don't talk like what you think like a Delco person would talk like.
When I think about like Delco, I think of like whitewashed Philly, like just a white dude that says they're from Philly, bro. Like, yeah, fucking Delco, brother. Like sports, like, all right, cool, dude. Like, which is awesome, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's also a huge part of Philly. Obviously, is the sports, but you know, there's also so much more to see. Like, there's a whole art scene here. There's a whole like scene exactly like this that, you know, people come out and yeah, it is, brother. You want to take a seat, man?
Yo, sit down. Come on.
You do? All right, dude. Yeah, we don't want to see your baby moms on here, right? Shit. But yeah, man. So like, that's exactly, you know, what we do is we come out here. This is what Dan does. He comes out here. He talks to people just like you, from people from Delco, people from North Philly, South Philly, West Philly, you know, anywhere, and like kind of gets an idea. So from somebody from Delco, what can you leave with the people? Because this is what this is for. This is for the people.
Everyone from Delco is not a dickhead. It's just half of Delco's dickheads. And you know that Sayberm guy on Instagram, Sayberm. He does like the Delco accents. He's got that Kelly Green, that dude.
I'm sure if I see them, I would.
Yeah, all right. That's not all Delco. Okay. That's like that's it. Where are you from?
So I'm actually from Bucks County, which is right outside of Philadelphia. I'm sure you might be familiar. But growing up, like, I've always been in Philly, like, all the time. Like, I've been in every single part. You know, you can freaking imagine. I could tell you a crazy story. So yeah, I've definitely had a ton of experience going around, meeting people just like you. Used to be, you know, in party scenes and stuff like that. I used to go to a ton of bars and stuff like that. So it's awesome to get other people's perspective as well. And like I said, I'm a little bit older, so it's cool to talk to somebody like you that's a little bit younger than myself and see what you're going through, because your situation very much is different than mine. You know, so and that's what this is about, is, you know, getting what your situation is and what your feelings are about the current state of Philly, about your school, about, you know, everything. This is your platform. So do you want to shout out you have an Instagram and a social handle?
Shout out Donald Trump. That's it.
Hey, I'm with that. I support that, man.
I'll see you. Thank you.
I appreciate your time, brother. Take